With the PlayStation VR2 fast approaching, there's already been a lot of coverage online with those flagship titles such as Horizon, Switchback or Resident Evil. Today we're going to take a look at some of my recommendations of some launch titles that you might have missed but should be on your radar. First up, it's After the Fall. This 4-player Left 4 Dead style shooter will have you in a group of 4 survivors pushing from point A to point B in a linear designed level. This arcadey shooter isn't especially deep, and there isn't much to wow in terms of story, but nonetheless this is some of the best social gaming I've had in VR to date. Fear not, lonely hermits, if you work the night shift and no one is online when you play, After the Fall is fully online compatible and completely cross-play with the Meta Quest and PC VR community, and the game is super easy to pair up with those players. Failing that, some nifty AI are always ready to fill the remaining spaces in the team. On the completion of a run, you'll unlock data discs. These will give you access to bring in new guns that range from Uzis, shotguns, assault rifles and pistols. That reminds me of another game.
Data drive. Ugh. Sporting crossbow. That's a good one though, crossbow.
Ah, Moss, my first VR love. I played this game on PC VR when I first got my original Quest. Damn, was it a great entry into VR. I do fear that some of the newer players going and hop with the more AAA experiences will leave them with sweaty palms and feeling sick after about 30 minutes of play. I would encourage those new to the VR space to build what's known as your VR legs. Due to Moss being a seated experience with not much self-movement other than your hands for some light puzzle solving, this game is a great entry into the system that will set you up for the long run. Now if you do experience VR sickness, don't push yourself. Take a break, have a cup of tea, and come back to the real reality for a hot minute. So what's it all about? You control a mysterious reader who must bond with young courageous Quill, the mouse who embarks on a quest to save her uncle from the evil serpent Sarfog. Each level is a little diorama full of charm, which you'll be solving puzzles and fighting off foes with your teeny tiny little sword. If you're a big Zelda nutter like me, then you're going to feel right at home here. Both Book 1 and Book 2 are top tier titles and available at launch.
Just give them the strength to achieve the impossible.
Last but not least on my recommendations is Pistol Whip. If you like hot beats and John Wick, there isn't a greater feeling than shooting up targets in time to some banging tunes. This game is for those that want to get into the rhythm game genre, but quite frankly think Beat Saber looks a little lame. Eek! Sorry 13-year-olds, don't throw your rotten veg at me. The campaigns that were free DLC, but obviously will come all included, are a particular highlight. Shooting cowboys off horseback is a blast, and helping Cable stop T-800s from taking over the universe is Wizard. Wait, what? This game is also getting a free PSVR 2 upgrade if you already own the game on PSVR 1. And that's that, my top 3 titles you might have missed on the PSVR 2. You've been watching Goosey Goggles VR, my name's Dan, thanks a lot. Let's do this!